Objection!
I don't know. Should I? Or shouldn't I? Sounds like someone's talking to himself, but where's that coming from? Yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. Nope, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. Ugh, my brain, this is driving me nuts. Yeah. Is something troubling you, Scruffy? But please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir. It was merely a simple greeting, a friendly tap on the shoulder with my whip. So what's up, Gumshoe? Something on your mind? How did you know, pal? Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not. How did you know, sir? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay? You mean the one that says no entry on it? I, kinda already snuck in there. Is he trying to be clever or something? So what's behind there, Scruffy? Huh, a kind of garden-like garden? Garden? Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me? Isn't it normally the other way around? Well, see you later. So, shall we adjourn? We adjourn to this garden, Phoenix Wright? Of course, what else would we do? I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off. Oh, dear. February 9th, Inner Temple Garden. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. Strange feeling for that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern? Ugh. What are you doing here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy, I have found karma will always show up wherever there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here. But... So how's the Inner Temple investigation going? We have the best forensic team in the world working on the place. Forensic team? And what was the outcome of this scientific study? Nothing. Scientifically speaking, this place is clean as a whistle. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that? Oh, well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got there, sir. That stone lantern. That stone lantern and the surrounding area that's not covered in snow, correct? They look kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. So I got the lab boys to look them over. The results were... It's actually hard to say, actually. I guess I'd better look into them myself. About Maya. Oh, did Mr. Godot tell you yet? Yes, well, we heard. He's got a search party out there looking for her, but there's nowhere else she could have disappeared to on the side of Dusty Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth. He's escorting Iris, the defendant, over here. We'll have to wait, since she is the only one who can open the door to the sacred cavern. Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal. Huh? I don't know what it is. Just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down, I felt like I was drowning. Sounds pleasant. There's a charm or something poking out from the snow. Looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it. Apparently it belonged to the victim. To Miss Elise Deauxnim. Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cord found on both the victim and on this charm match exactly. Sounds to me like this little trinket is going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers. Little lantern, a little statue. It is certainly a quaint little garden. Oh. What is this huge bowl here for? Oh, I know this one. It's a water bowl, isn't it? Everything else is completely frozen over. The ice in this bowl has been broken. That's true. I wonder if it has any impact on the case. Well, I doused my face early with the water in this. I was getting kind of sleepy. Next time you're sleepy, you need only to come to me, got it? There are a couple of torches here. I guess you need all the light you can get when you're in the mountains. Yeah, I was looking at those things, pal. It looks like they've been lit pretty recently. Recently? How recently are we talking about? As recently as the night of the murder? I was training here the night of the murder. It's not unreasonable to think these things were lit at the time. What the heck is that? Oh, you spotted it, huh, pal? Are you kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious. It says Maya. Yeah, and before you ask, it's written in blood. You will answer all of our questions now, Scruffy. Without exception. Yes, sir. Maya, so these letters are written in blood? Yeah. What's worse, it's the victim's blood. Huh? This is Miss Deaunim's blood? We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal. Most interesting. Phoenix Wright, I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down? You know what? That was really bothering me too. But I just came up with the answer, the result of my own special gumshoe investigation. Really? Do tell. Well, on the night of the murder, that stone lantern was upside down. Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elise Deauxnim wrote these letters herself in her own blood. You must be joking. That's impossible. From the writing on the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the scene of Miss Elise Deaunim's murder. At least that's our current theory on how the events took place, pal. What? So Miss Deauxnim was killed here? However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. Then, what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard of the main temple was... What was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what did she see? What do you think, Miss Font? Karma? Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer no? Wait a sec, the bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set it all up after the murder, right? Sorry, but that's not an option, pal. Why not? How quickly you forget, Phoenix Wright. Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out. I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal. I can't think of a counter-argument to that. I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. But this really was the scene of the crime, and I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. It seems you have a visitor. Mr. Wright! Iris, I'm really glad to see you. But Doe managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency. Not him again. Never mind him, we gotta hurry and unlock the sacred cavern. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later? Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, Wright. Wait, Edgeworth, I'm coming with you guys. Sorry, Wright. I can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Maya Fey is in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, Wright. It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, Wright. But it's Maya. Mr. Wright. All that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Mr. Phoenix Wright. From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. This is no time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things to demand your attention? She's right. Thanks for reminding me. Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk some since I last saw her. Don't be so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini? My, hello you two. How are you doing? From the sound of this sigh, I guess she's still pretty down. Iris was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince. She's talking about Edgeworth. It was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you have had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain. Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Bluesuits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see. Huh? Me? Ah! Oh, yes. You did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular! You two are the only ones who've said that to me. I can't shake the feeling that I just became a shill of a shrew. Do you have any problem, Phoenix? Do you have a problem, Phoenix Wright? Sure, she was brave to testify so truthfully like that, but I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break those psych locks of hers. Let's see if we can. Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. My lips are as dry as a Thanksgiving turkey. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Deauxnim had a special significance to this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity. What on earth are you talking about? She was... Mystic Leaf was an author, just an author, a picture book. To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her. Suspicions? Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. No, I do. This piece of evidence proved Miss Deaunim's true identity. Does it? Oh, wait, is she the mom? Miss Deauxnim had this She's Maya's mother? Miss Deauxnim had this charm around her at all times. Where did you... This isn't some cheap good luck charm either. Then... What do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like that possibly mean? It's a talisman, isn't it? Is it? Interesting. Oops! This thing speaks volumes about who Miss Deauxnim really was. This talisman and one other item unequivocally prove Miss Deaunim's true identity. Well, I guess it's that. Nope. An item. Another item. Take that! The painting is obscured by this gravy stain at the moment. But the scroll shows the master of the Quran channeling technique. The crest at the top of the sign of that honorable title. Oh, okay. The same very crest that adorns the talisman of the victim carried with her. This crest is reserved for the master of the Quran. Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about. The new master, Maya Fey, told me. What? You mean that Acolyte is Misty Fey's daughter? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. In fact, since her eldest daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Fey's sole successor. Mystic Misty! That was easy. Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with that mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one had seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago, after all. What is the significance of this talisman, sister? The Quran talisman? It's a symbol of the Master of Quran. The bearer must carry it with them always until their death. Until their death? So Elise Deauxnim was really Maya's mother, huh? She was Misty Fey, master of the Quran channeling technique. The truth comes out at last. It looks like we're making some headway here. Tell me, sister. After 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now? Because something happened that called her out of hiding. What happened? What's happening? It can't be. An earthquake! Oh my goodness, in the inner temple! This kind of tremor might... The inner temple? The sacred cavern of the training hall, it might very well cave in. But what? Maya! Oh dear. It seems to have passed. Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go. What? To where? To the inner temple, of course. Where else? Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright? Of course. You run along now. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready. Come on then, Phoenix Wright. They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you. So thank you. Right at that moment I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright. You look worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth? Come on, let's go. I've gotta hurry to the inner temple end. Right. What are you doing here? Oh, what's up? What are you doing here? Ugh. How could I have... How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up? Yep. Hey, why am I the one getting whipped? She's gone. No. The defendant, Iris, she's gone. Gone where? She fled. She escaped. What? So, it was just now during the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness, his fear of earthquakes. I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes and I stupidly passed out. That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? That's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. Can't believe I let it happen, right? The inner temple area is a dead end, so she could have only escaped to this side. We haven't seen her. Then we need to get a manhunt underway now and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth, have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet? Don't be ridiculous. Why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way to escape but to cross. Nope, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake. Then you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation? Listen, Edgeworth. I'm sure she's at the inner temple. A manhunt is not necessary, right? Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall sacred cavern now. Alright, let's go. February 9th, inner temple training hall. Fortunately, the sacred cavern hadn't caved in, but what we found was something none of us could have ever expected. How can there be even more locks? What is the meaning of this? Iris. Iris, please tell me what the hell's going on.